This is Raven from Raven's Reviews, and welcome back to the channel. So as you can see from the title, we have another collaboration with none other than the beautiful, talented, my nail sister, Priya from LK Beauty and Massage. I can't tell you how honored and blessed I feel to be able to do another collaboration with this insanely talented artist, let alone somebody who I call family. Now, I'm just briefly going through some of her artwork, but for anybody who is not following Priya right now, please, in the description box below will be both her YouTube, which is Priya K's Nails, and her Instagram, which is LK Beauty and Massage. Please, I don't even mind. Click off right now. Go on there and make sure you're following the queen. You will not regret it. She is so insanely talented. And in the beginning, if you saw, I actually included some of her codes. She works with a lot of big brands because, let's face it, they all want to work with her. When I look at her style, it is so unique, and just the way she freestyles and adds color. Do you see this Bambi set? Every time she does any set, or an art on canvas, or if she does henna, everything she does is literally magic. I am consistently blown away with her artistry, and it's just so beautiful to be a part of a community where you do not feel nervous to share ideas. I'm just met with so much love and respect and support by her and the entire community. But the relationship that I have with the Charm Sisters is so magical. And Priya quickly has become such a huge part, an integral part of that system. And I love how I talk about it like it's a nucleus, but we're a family, and I'm just geeking so much. But if you look at this character art, everything she does, she has such a unique touch, and just her color theory and just the way her passion flows through her veins to her hands, to the pen, or to that artist brush. It is insane. Speaking of artist brushes, do you see? She carefully curated this with Madam Glam, during a challenge that they had issued. This was one of the first times I got to work with the beautiful Priya. And I have to say, our most recent collab, which was the Easter, was done 2 months ago. In that short span of time, we were always close, but it has gone like wildfire, baby. I wish that I just lived closer to Priya. I just want to jump through the screen and just be in your time zone already. Can we make that happen? So the brainchild behind this collaboration was two things. Madam Glam reached out to everybody that they were working with, and they issued a little challenge where any collections that they sent this year, if you have a favorite, if you could create a tutorial or nail art using their products, they would issue a special code for the people that were working on their team. So they issued a very special code, Priya 50 May. That is 50% off at checkout. So please, anybody that's watching this video or goes over to Queen Priya, if you see any colors that you like, this is your chance. Do not miss out. This is a major coin savage. And the second part of this collaboration was we truly wanted to do something to honor our mothers. So we thought, what better than to do a Madam Glam inspired Mother's Day set using our favorite Madam Glam products. So that was the mission. And after you guys finished with this video, I would really it would mean the world to me if you go over and watch Priya's video on what she did to honor her mom. The set she did was breathtaking, and I could just feel the love resonating in each nail. So it would mean the world to me. Tell her Raven sent you guys, and you got to swim over and go visit my mermaid sister. If you guys don't know, Priya and I are both mermaids. We are from the same pod. And even though we are on different, parts of the planet right now, it doesn't mean that our hearts aren't in the same place. So speaking of the ocean, I am just quickly doing the background of these gorgeous Mother Day nails. Now, the vision behind this set, I wanted to do a really darling ombre with blues, dark blues, and pinks. I wanted it to be like really light and angelic because I am doing a Dumbo set, y'all. My mom is obsessed with elephants. Later on in the video, I'm going to go through like a really darling story about elephants and my mom. But you guys will kind of understand why I could not do any other set. I had to do Mrs. Jumbo and Dumbo because I just knew it would touch my mom's heart. And actually, prior to even starting this, I asked her and she basically cried on the phone. She was like, I can't wait to see you. I totally blanked on a word. I need coffee so bad. But my mom was like, I can't wait to see that idea come to fruition. Like, I know it's going to be so beautiful. So this was just a big love letter to my mom, the person who has been such a huge support, love, and light in my world, that literally told me that I could be anything that I wanted to be, and just, I wouldn't be the same person without you, Mom. So this one's for you. Now, my love affair with Madame Glam began during Christmas with the Advent calendar that my partner so graciously got for me, and that's really where the obsession began. So since then, I've been trying to build out my collection, but I don't have any polishes from the current, like this year, so that's the only reason why none of those were featured, because that is the challenge that they issued. But recently I did get the perfect collection, and I used that and Besame and some peacock gels to make this set. I completely used Madame Glam through and through. There's just a few charms that I use at the end, but besides that, it is all of my favorite Madame Glam products. Just to reiterate what I said earlier, if you use code PRIYA50May, you will get 50% off between May 9th and May 10th. If it so happens that this video found you later, don't fear, you can still get a discount. It will just be a little less. So you can feel free to use Priya30 for 30% off at checkout. That is frozen in place. That code never changes. Oh my goodness, so this would not be talking about the Charm Sisters without Mama Does Nails. So in a gorgeous package that Mama sent secretly, this was a baby rattles package, so if you know what baby rattles means. But she sent a darling package over probably on the time that I needed it the most. I was going through a really, really hard time, and when it arrived, I lost it. It was just so incredibly sweet. And one of the beautiful items inside was this gorgeous foil, which I actually was shook. It's giving me unicorn vibes, and it's just so majestic. And I thought this would be perfect for the whimsical vibe that I was going for this Dumbo set. So don't worry, this nail's gonna come back to play later. But right now, without further ado, we are gonna get into painting Dumbo. And honestly, this turned out to be Dumbina. I made her a baby girl, and she just ended up being so stinking cute. Now, I did go in with Madame Glam's, I am so sorry, coffee is a real thing this morning that I need. I went in with Madame Glam's Velvet Matte, which is a gorgeous topper, and what you see on those nails is actually just a one coat. So the Perfect Collection and Besame are so pigmented that I was able to get that done all one shot. Now, Dumbo is this darling like purple gray, so I did mix the Perfect White and Perfect Black to get a really darling gray for Dumbo's face. I can't tell you how special it has been watching all of my nail sisters' artistry unfold. Like, it has literally been the most magical process I've ever seen. And I can say the same for Priya. Every set she's ever done has consistently blown me away. But lately, she has been doing character art, and she has been knocking it out of the park. Like, that's it. New universe. Like, I have been absolutely blown away. So in doing this collab, I really wanted to do some character art because Priya inspires me every single day. And though this is a love letter to my mom and to Madam Glam, it's also a love letter to our sisterhood. And I do apologize for my throat. My allergies have been going like crazy today, but I'm like, not today, Satan. Nothing is getting me from doing this voiceover to sing how much I adore you, Priya. Oh, I'm just sending you the biggest hug, honey bun. So right now, you see I'm just mapping out Dumbo's face, and there's some lines that I'm doing that obviously once I completely fill it in, you will no longer see, but I am just trying to map it out in my mind as to where the trunk and the eyes and all his little anatomy is gonna go. And earlier I meant nothing is gonna stop me from singing her praises. Not gonna lie, sometimes I think you guys are in my brain and I'll kind of either flounce or mess up on something and then think I've told you guys what's up. I'm like, Raven, they're not in your mind. You have to explain. So I apologize, but my heart was just bubbling over with all of the love when Priya reached out to me for this collab. And I have basically told her that any collaboration in the future is a yes. I love working with her so much. And it's just this amazing environment of just all of this love and support. And we send each other, like during this entire collab, we were sending each other, ideas and reference images and sharing stories about our moms. And she was sharing stories about her and Princess. Because if you guys don't know, this Mother's Day, though she is celebrating her mom, she also should be celebrating herself. Because oh my gosh, to me, she is Wonder Woman. There is nothing that she wouldn't do for her princess. And by the by, her princess is insanely smart, so creative, she has a humor for days. I just love her. Every time I get to talk to her, when Priya and I are on FaceTime or when all of the Charm sisters are on FaceTime together, it just melts my heart because she is just such a smart and kind and creative little girl. Like, she is just as talented as her mom. Like, she is already doing resin melts and all sorts of stuff. And she even has hand-drawn ideas for nail sets and stuff. Definitely the artistry runs in the family. And I just had to quickly say this before I was going to close out this voice note. Princess and Priya have been watching my SpongeBob series, and I can't thank you enough. So Princess, if you are listening, I love you so much. Your auntie loves you, and I'm going to be dedicating Sandy Cheeks to you, and I'm also going to be doing a special Lilo and Stitch set for you and Mama. So in the Dumbo series, both the original movie from 1941 and the live action in 2019, Dumbo's story it breaks my heart. I absolutely love the unwavering strength of a mother's love and the bond with a mother and her baby. And it just shows that nobody can break that bond. And I'm so sorry, I keep clearing my throat. I'm having wicked allergies. But in the original 1941 film, there were certain things that did not sit well with me at all. like certain racist depictions and certain things that just made me feel like certain nods to slavery and things of that nature in the film. And obviously during when it was filmed and who was making it is a huge tell to why these things were okay during that time, but they're not okay. So I was actually very happy as I was rewatching it. Disney actually issued like essentially an apology and said that they would not erase it, because that is even worse, pretending that that didn't happen. But I was so happy in their 2019 live action, they did do better, and they did not do those racist stereotypes and just all of this disgusting hate that just didn't need to be in such a beautiful story. So I'm really happy that they were cognizant of that, and with such a large platform that they voiced that that was not okay. So it wouldn't be me without voicing that part as well. I am biracial, I am mixed, and my mom is my world. So I want to make sure that my art, everything that I do, also stands for equality. So I did want to mention that part of the story with Dumbo and everything else. And me and my mom had like such a debate about the movie and everything else, but she and I were so happy with what they did with the live action and how they tried to right some of the wrongs of Disney's past. I'm a firm believer that if you stand for nothing, you will fall for everything. So in my art and everything I do, I show my heart on my sleeve, and I wouldn't want it any other way. So I have to say thank you guys so much for standing by me, and also for always standing for what's right. As we move into the eyes of this character art, I just wanted to say, Priya, I love you. I am so sorry, honey bun. In our first collaboration, I was able to input throughout the entire video all of these snapshots of the gorgeous henna and resin art you make, and just really showcase how talented you are. And my editing app was not having it. It did not want to let me impose any images. So I promise you, on our next collab, I'm going to be able to sprinkle through like the entire video, all of your gorgeous artwork. But I hope that I made you proud in the beginning of this video, showcasing some of your gorgeous art. But please, to anybody who is not following her, or if you are, go over and show the queen some love. It would mean the world to me. Now, my mom is somebody who literally lights up a room when she enters it. And she has consistently made me feel like, as I said earlier, just so loved and supported. So I wanted to share this story. My mom has always been obsessed with elephants. In our childhood home, she had a large wall unit that was glass, wooden, so stunning. The stain on it was gorgeous. But essentially it had about 4 or 5 glass shelves inside of it. And since I was a little baby, she had been collecting elephants because she was just cuckoo. Like, that is her favorite animal. Like, they must have their trunk up because that is for good luck. Like, it is not a joke. And she always says, elephant never forgets, and they're one of the most empathetic animals. And she just goes on and on. Like, they are her absolute favorite. So the story goes, when I was 11, I went to like my first big kid's birthday party. So to set the scene, I was in a 90s basement, like with pretty horrible wallpaper, and I was having the greatest time. You know, when you enter those kids' birthday parties and there's the large bowls of chips and Cheeto Puffs and the disco ball and music, it was just everything. And during one of the games that we were playing, it was a limbo, and I won. So I was actually escorted upstairs to pick from this large prize box. And upon going through it, there was all these different toys and stuff like that. And I looked to the right of the table and I saw this gorgeous crystal elephant. And I asked her, like my friend's mom, I said, "Can I have that?" And she just looked at me really puzzled and was like, "Baby, that's not a toy. Why would you want that?" And I just simply said, my mom, she is in love with elephants, and I know it would mean the world to her. I'd like to get it for her as a gift. The lady just was standing there like shook. She's like, what? Of course you can. She actually let me pick something else out. She's like, now pick something else for yourself, but you can definitely take this home for your mom. And it was just such a sweet moment. But when I went home and gave it to her, my mom cried. And she just said, like, no matter what, that I always think of her, and it just meant everything. And I didn't realize in that moment, but that was just an indication of how special she was, that I would think of her before myself winning a game as a child, you know? And so in thinking of, you know, what am I going to do for a set for my mom? I never forget her holding me and us watching Dumbo, and me inviting her over in 2019 to be like, Mom, they fixed some of their bullshit. Do you want to come over and watch it? Like, and it just, like, the relationship I have with my mom, it is the warmest. I can talk to her about anything, and she has just instilled so many values inside me that no matter what, I struggle with chronic pain and other things, and we all have things that we go through. But the love that she put in me, even on my worst day, I still make it my best day, you know? And that's all due to her. So this was a huge love letter to you, Mom. You're the person who taught me how to love. You're the person that taught me how to be confident with inside myself, and to stand up for what I believe in, and to truly be the person I am today. So I really hope I make you proud with this one. So do you guys remember in the SpongeBob series where I said character art is a muscle that you must practice if you're ever going to, you know, become stronger at it? This proves that it is a muscle. I was able to do the outline on these eyes the first shot. I also did not have to wipe anything off except for the top of the trunk. Like, I was able to get into the zone with this set. And after, you know, punching some inner demons that tried to come up and say some ish, don't worry, I slayed them. They will not be coming back. But I was just so happy with how this turned out. And it's really wild for me, at least in my nail journey. I find that every time I do a set, I have taken something that I learned in the set before. And it's like this integral, like, puzzle that, you know, each thing connects to the next. It's just so cool. So this was a moment where I kind of just basically cried and was like, how dare you? Never, because like mental health is real, and sometimes we do beat ourselves up, you know, but I was able to shake it away and go to my happy place and really create art. And I think this was a big lesson that if you don't try to do something, you fail. But if you try to do something and it doesn't come out how you want, you just try again. That isn't a failure. The failure is not trying at all. So I just have to thank you guys for just having the warmest reception for all of the character art and the different things that I'm trying as I grow as an artist. And I don't know where I would be without your love and support. So thank you guys so much. So we are just going into Dumbo's little, it's like a circus lapel. I don't know what you would call it, but it is so cute. I don't know, just seeing how excited Dumbo is. This is definitely the smile when he saw Mrs. Jumbo at the end. He was like, Mama, we made it. And I have her trunk reaching down and hugging Dumbo. So I just wanted to make sure that it really had that mother-baby essence. Because like what a mom wouldn't do for her baby, you know? It's endless. Besides the Dumbo nail, essentially all the other character art was a freestyle. Like, I had an idea of what I wanted. Like, I wanted it to feel like you were in the sky of the big top, you know, bursting through, so that it would be like Dumbo flying, you know? So I really wanted to make it very magical, and as if the clouds were, you know, as the wind goes and it looks like the clouds are flying by, you can see the movement in each cloud. I really wanted to capture that to just add that little extra whimsical magic to this set. But upon going this direction, I really, really want to do one more Dumbo set with the feather. I love that feather. That's how, you know, he got the courage to fly for a little while, was that flower and the sneeze. Or sorry, not flower, the feather. It was just so cute. So I used my Madame Glam tools today in this Madame Glam collaboration, and I have to apologize. I was so concentrated, like I was so serious face right now, like super serial, that I didn't realize, girl, you're out of shot. So I do bring it down, but I actually, this time, instead of using alcohol, I dipped into my brush cleaner, which definitely has alcohol in it, but it also has something else. And the way that it smoked out the clouds, it just made it look so airy and dreamy. So I was actually really impressed. I had an extra bit of brush cleaner in my container, and I was like, oh, well, let's just see how it works. And it ended up working beautifully. I would not have been able to do the intricacies of this set without the liner brush that Envy sent. So honestly, this is also a little love letter to the Charm Sisters as well. Because as they say, we get, what is it? I get by with a little help from my sisters. It's supposed to be friends, but they're not friends. They family. So with my vision, I wanted to make sure that the 3 middle nails were top coated. So I'm just finalizing the little, like almost like the little bumps and curves on the cloud. But then I'm going to go to the 2 matte nails on the end. I want to leave those matte. They are gorgeous like the sky, but I am going to leave the clouds glossy. We are also going to do a little balloon action. So just you wait and see how I create some balloons for this gorgeous set. But without further ado, we have the top coat moment. Now, I have used this top coat so much that she is done. Like, I had to put her on her side to try to get it out. So I apologize, but we make it work. We make it work. But I have to say, the Madame Glam no wipe top coat, for character art, for anything, it seals like a dream. But oh, it is just that additional top that just adds that it's the cherry, it's the icing on top. So going in with these adorable little hearts that I got in a Harajuku decor kit. Oh my goodness, I have never used these before, and it was like they were waiting in my desk for this. I wanted to make sure that with the trunks, you could see the love between Mrs. Jumbo and Dumbo. And I was thinking I was going to hand paint hearts, and then I found hearts that were stickers, and it just wasn't giving me that magical, whimsical vibe. And the moment I saw these iridescent hearts, which keep sliding away from me, I had to go get my flash cure. I didn't think this through. But these iridescent hearts were everything. And the moment that I placed them down on this nail, I was like, vision, okay, we are going to do heart balloons on the side. So literally the only nail that was planned out was Dumbo and then Dumbo's mom, like holding Dumbo's trunk. The rest is all freestyle, baby. So this is all just coming out as we are doing the damn thing. So I'm just taking out some peacock gels. These are my favorite, Cosmic Sparkle and Under Pressure. And I am just going to add some silver linings, some glow to the clouds on either side of the end nails. To those beautiful humans that are still here, you are a real one. Thank you so much. And for all of the comments that have been coming through and all of the support, like, I can't say enough how much that means to me. I have been going through a really rough time pain-wise, and I apologize, but I will be going through and answering all the comments. It's just taken your girl a moment. So going in with some bling gel, I am just going to adhere the rest of the balloons, and then going in with the complementary color. I'm going to use the perfect pink and the perfect yellow for the balloon strings. I want to take this moment to thank Priya K's Nails again. Thank you so much for this opportunity and to be able to do this collab with you. You just instill so much love into the community, and I just thank you so much for letting me be a part of your world and for being the best sister. I love you for the millionth time today. And for all of you beautiful humans that are going to run over and show Priya all of the support and love, you are a real one. Thank you so much. And make sure to tell them that Raven sent you. Well, not them. Make sure to tell Priya that I sent you. Oh my goodness, this set turned out so darling. And I just truly feel like my heart is on this set. So I can't wait to see my mom's reaction. She's still sleeping. She had a wild Mother's Day, as she deserves. But I just can't wait to see her reaction. Oh, thank you guys so much for watching and for all of your beautiful comments. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. And please make sure you go to that description box and head over to Miss Priya's video. Can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Mwah.